love. Love, the first thing to love is sacrifice. Love equals sacrifice. When you love, you give. Giving is sacrificing. Parents give their life for their children. When you love someone, all you know is I give them. I do what makes them happy. But when you give, it is, at a human level, it's not natural. Because human wants to take. So it's very uncomfortable to give. Therefore, when you start sacrificing, you feel the pain. You feel the agony. You lose sleep. You start becoming not you anymore. I'll give you a small analogy. I always say this because it's kind of matches with a lot of people. This young man, raised by mom and dad for the past 30 years. Mom begged him to wash one plate. In 30 years, she failed. All of a sudden, this gazelle shows up in his life called Rachel. And she snatches his heart away. Within 24 hours, he washes the dishes for Rachel. He mops the floor. He mows the lawn. He does the shopping. And then after 10 hours, he says, is there anything else, honey, that I can do for you? Poor mom is watching all along. Mom will come and will say to her son, 30 years of sacrifice, my son. 30 years. I begged you, one plate, wash for mom. Wash for mom. No, mom, I'm tired. This girl, who is this girl? I'm gonna smack this girl. Who is this girl? She just came yesterday, my son. She got you ready. I made you a man. She received you full package, ready to go. And you are cleaning, washing, kicking, punching, doing everything for Rachel. What happened? But mom, I love you. But this kind of a love is different to my love for you. When I loved Rachel, I went crazy. Because love after sacrifice is crazy. The only time you will sacrifice when you are seen crazy before the world. Because you cannot sacrifice unless you go out of your comfort zone and you become someone that was not you at all. I'm no longer that mom's boy. I'm Rachel's baby. You see how it hit home so sweetly? And you're saying, Bishop, the men now are saying, Bishop, you're absolutely right, man. Before marriage, I had a black hair. Now I wish I had a white one. I don't have any hair after marriage. I have to go to Istanbul, Turkey to plant some more hair and come back. You see what marriage does to you? You lose it. You go crazy. God, in everything that He created with a word. Let there be light, He said. But when it came to the human race, He did not say, let there be a man. He said, let us go down. Whoa. God, you're highly exalted. What do you mean go down? He said, yes, because when it comes to love, you will do things you would never do outside of the circle of love. Now this human being that I'm creating is going to be my son. Everything else is my creation, but this one has my image. He is my likeness. He's going to be the inheritor, the heir to my throne, the inheritor to my kingdom. He will represent me on earth. He is my son. Therefore, when it comes to my son, I will do things I, God, normally don't do. Number one, I'll go down. I'm not used to going down. I am the highly exalted God. But when it's love, I'll do anything and everything to show that I truly love you. I'll go down and let us make Adam. The word Adam in Aramaic Hebrew is idamta, derives from the word idamta. Idamta means red mud. Dam in Hebrew Aramaic means blood. Dem means blood. So Iddamta means red mud. He created us out of that earth, that clay, but it was red mud. My question to all of us, who plays in the mud? Little children. And the reason why they do it, because they do not know any better. But this is God, the source of wisdom. He knows exactly what he's doing. Now, God, why did you put your hand in the mud and acted like a little child? He says, when you love from the heart, you will act crazy. You will do things normally you wouldn't if it wasn't for love. One day I was coming to church. I show you when true love is genuine, you know. There was a BMW driving before me with a red plate on it. A P plate, sorry, with a P plate on it. And I'm driving, normal, car in front of me, I'm behind it. All of a sudden I see a hand from the driver's side coming and waving. At first I didn't react because I thought it could be for someone else at the front, could be anyone. And then the hand waved again. I said, I'll try my luck, even though there is no word as luck in existence in the Christian index. Coincidence and luck don't exist, don't ever use them, but for argument's sake. So I said, you know what, I'll try, let me see if it's meant for me or not. So I waved my hand while driving. Sorry, there was no police cars, thank God. So I waved my hand, and then he waved it stronger. I realized it was for me. And then, to my shocking surprise, the driver comes out of the window, turns toward me, and has his back to the road. He's not watching where he's driving. He's looking at me, and he's going from the bottom of his heart, I love you. I love you. And I'm saying, look at the front, my dear friend. I don't know, you may go on a curb, hit a post, hit a tree, or a human being, I don't know, or hit a car. No, he didn't care. Why? Because he saw the best looking bishop in the world. So that's it. I love you. I forgot about the car. I forgot about the road. I forgot about the police. You see, when you truly love someone, you forget about everything else. And I kept on saying, look at the front. And he kept on blowing kisses. Then he goes back after 20 seconds of driving on the road. The passenger comes out exactly like the driver. We love you. I said, I love you. But their love was stronger because they looked backwards. I was still able to look forward to see what I'm driving. See, when you love, you do crazy things. I don't care what I'm driving. I don't care. The Lord accepted every foul language, every evil deed for our sake. It's not that he is not God, he is God. And it's not God is not powerful, that with a blink of an eye he can wipe everyone. He can. But this is not the way love acts. Love is the most powerful thing in existence and is the weakest at the same time. Love will move mountains, but love will destroy the owner. The moment you love, you fall apart. Prior to that, you were healthy, wealthy, good looking. Now you're gone, finished. You've aged in 5 days. Bless you. You've aged in 5 days. This is love. This is Jesus Christ. Don't ever fear to love the Lord. Don't ever be hesitant to coming closer to the Lord. Give him all of you. Give him everything you have. And whatever happens, let it happen. If the Lord chooses to take me to hell with him, so be it. If the Lord chooses to take me to heaven with him, so be it. Because the moment I fell in love with him by his grace, the place matters not. the situation matters not, the condition matters not. Whether hell or heaven, for me it's the same. What matters to me is the person, not the place. I love Jesus. Now with Jesus in hell, I love it. With Jesus in heaven, I love it equally. Why? Because I love Him. I don't love the place. I love the owner of the place. Now this is the way you love Jesus Christ. And let me see what He's going to do for you. He will move heaven of all heavens to come to you. He will move the mountains. He will do the impossible. He will show you that I am that said to Moses, go and tell them my name is I am that I am. Moses, you go and tell my people at the foot of that mountain, I am that I am, Yahweh, this is my name. What does it mean, God? It means, Moses, do you know who you are serving? Do you know who you are following? Do you know who you are believing in? You are believing in the one and only, the only true I am. Next time, Moses, you look at the bird, I am that bird. You look at the water, I am that water. You look at the land, I am that land. You look at the stars, the galaxies, everything you see, I am, including you. I am you. I am in everyone and in everything, and everyone and everything is in me. I am all and all in me. But I saw him as a baby, and a crying baby. It was cold, and the baby was cold, and the baby cried. Mama comforted the baby, the Holy Mother. Amazing, stunning, breathtaking, holy, virgin forever. She's the mother and the virgin at the same time. So unique. In the entire human race, you will never find a woman that gives birth and remains virgin except Mary. And in the entire human race, you will never find a man being born of an earthly mother only, without earthly father. His name is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This alone should raise the biggest question mark to every single human being, to find out and search more about Jesus. Why is He so special? How come He is only born of a woman, no earthly father? Who is this man? Who is this man? This alone makes Him so unique, so special. Humanly impossible to be born of a virgin. What do you mean you don't have an earthly father? Yes, I don't, because my Father is God, who art in heaven. And if you come to me, I'll take you to my Father. In fact, I'll make you equal with my Father. I took the glorified body for your sake, and I put it at the right hand of the Father. I made it equal. Whoever has the Son, he is the Son of God as well. He is equal to God. In love, we're all one. We're all one. In love, we're all one.